Hello, my name is Warren Oree from Lifeline Music Coalition. We are the executive producers of the Philadelphia Jazz and Soul Festival. This is our 8th year, and normally we do it at 15th and South, but this year, because of so much stuff going on, we're taking it to the Club South, which is at Broad and Mount Vernon. We will be doing this festival, as you all know, if you're watching this, September the 12th from 2 p.m. until midnight. I just wanted to say that we are warriors. We are not worriers. And we are going to make this happen no matter what. Undefeated jazz. That is our motto. That is our mantra. And I just want to say it's so great to be working with all the people I work with, all the musicians, all the cats in my group. Larry, Juju, Pablo, Frank, Umar, Calvin, everybody who makes it work. I appreciate working with all of them. But more so, I appreciate you all for supporting this music. So please, whatever you do, let the music in so you can get the feelings out. We are Undefeated Jazz, the Arpeggio Jazz Ensemble, the 8th annual Philadelphia Jazz and Soul Festival, September the 12th, from South, Broad, and Mount Vernon. Stay on it, and don't let it get on you. Take care.
Leon Thomas was a great artist. How was it to work with him? He's passed a long time ago now.
Yeah, but Leon was because that's how we got together. Because Farrell had heard me playing, and I was playing. It was all grand acoustic grand piano. But then sometimes you wanted more sound. You got 10 fingers, but you said, wow, you hear something else. So then you try to do something else. You're playing it, but you're not banging. You're just getting more sound. Mm-hmm. And Farrell was doing. He could sound like what you shouldn't be able to do, but he could sound like he was playing more than one note on the saxophone. And then we heard Leon yodeling. I said, "What in the world?" Yeah. And for some reason, when we all three got together, it was a perfect fit. I mean, didn't have to rehearse or nothing. And that spoils you because now people rehearse the whole year and don't come up with nothing. But I said, God, man, what? And then for musicians, you got to ask me too many questions. We got a problem.
The Creator has a working plan.
The Philadelphia Jazz and Soul Festival is an event I look forward to every year. South Broad Street is just filled with energy, people, and the greatest sounds I've ever heard. We all know Philadelphia is a home for jazz, has been a home for jazz musicians for years, and there are so many legends that have come out of it. And we celebrate that on Friday night, as well as jazz history. Most importantly, what happens at Woodmere is the community of people who gather on Friday nights. They have become our Woodmere family. We enjoy an hour of jazz, we break, we all have some wine and cheese, and then we go back for more jazz, and people walk out with joy in their hearts and spirits, and we all are happy to see each other whenever we see each other on the streets. So I'm thrilled that Warren is producing the Jazz Festival this year and making it available to everybody internationally, because it's something that the world should know about, what happens in Philadelphia. Arpeggio is filled with Philadelphia jazz musicians, and the amazing talent and charisma and fun that we have on Friday night is just an event that we'd like to share with all of you. So please come out and enjoy the festival.
Summertime, yeah, my living is easy. So jumping. Hey everybody, how's everybody doing? I am Sherry Wilson Butler, and I am one of the professional entertainers for this incredible opportunity for Philadelphia's own jazz and soul. What an incredible opportunity, as I said a few minutes ago. I am so looking forward, so honored, so delighted to be among the artists who are performing for the festival as it is. I've worked and listened to the theme, Undefeated Jazz. What? Undefeated Jazz. How awesome is that? I can compare that to my journey of Undefeated Jazz. I've wanted to know all about jazz since I was 10 years old. I have a cousin and a sister who raised me. I could hear Nina Simone through the bedroom door of my sister, and I knew that was something that I wanted to have an involvement with. So on my journey for the last 20, I'm gonna lie now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna tell the truth. For the last 40 years, I've had an opportunity to not only be involved and perform jazz, but as well R&B. Soul is my primary thing. So when I'm singing jazz or R&B, the soul is involved. Undefeated jazz, think about that. That's something that really wears at your spirit, really talks to your spirit and tries to give you a little bit of inclination about what happens with the music in Undefeated Jazz. So when I think again about my journey, I think about the fact that it is one that has taken me near and far, worldwide, and I'm hoping and praying that the performances that you will see here today will touch the hearts of the many people worldwide. So Undefeated Jazz, don't ever forget it. It's something that you should be recognized with, and connect that to Philadelphia's own Jazz and Soul Festival. It's something that we will all enjoy and something that we will hope to hold on to for years and years to come. Undefeated Jazz with the Philadelphia Jazz and Soul Festival. Something that you don't want to miss, and not only for this year, but for years to come. So when you think about jazz or Philadelphia's Jazz and Soul, and you think about Undefeated Jazz, I mean, think about it in itself. How can jazz be defeated? You can't defeat jazz. It's a part of our music and a part of our history. So when you think about that, think about all of the incredible performers who are in and around Philadelphia, coming from Philadelphia. Philadelphia musicians as well are worldwide and highly recognized. I mean, you have all of the great ones like Coltrane, like Nina Simone, who lived in Philadelphia for a period of time, like Sherry Wilson Butler, who is a part of the journey for jazz and soul in Philadelphia. So think about it from this point on. Undefeated Jazz, Philadelphia Jazz and Soul Festival.